In this video I'm going to share with you all of the planetary ingresses for 2021. So what that means is when a planet changes signs, we're going to be talking about that, what it means, what the energy shift means. So if you are a forecasting astrologer, this is for you. Hi, I'm Alison, welcome to my channel. We're going to discover month by month each of the planetary ingresses. We're going to go through them one by one, and I'm going to offer you a short, brief, general interpretation of the energy shift as the planet goes from one sign to another. The aim of this video is to get you up and running so that you can start to understand the difference when perhaps Mars is in Virgo to Mars is in Libra, or whatever the shift is, and that the energy of that planet will be reflected differently when it's in a different sign. Now, planets change all the time, and every month there are certainly some planetary movements. Some planets are not moving at all in 2021. They're staying in the signs they're in, particularly Pluto, Neptune and Uranus and Saturn. They're all staying in the signs they're in at the beginning of the year. But from Jupiter back towards the Sun, all the planets are actually moving. I'm not going to be talking about the moon because that's changing signs every 2.5 days, and that's way too much information. So again, if you are preparing horoscopes for somebody, or you're writing horoscopes, or if you are doing client work and you want to do some forecasting for your client, this will help you. These are the actual planetary ingresses every month for 2021. So I am preparing my annual Starzology astrology guide for 2021, and that will have retrogrades, eclipses and ingresses in. It will be a PDF download, and as soon as that is available I will put the link in the comments below so you can go there to pick up your copy. This video is part of my series about the astrology of 2021, and I do have a couple of other videos in this series. There's one on eclipses that you can check out here, and once you've understood all that and followed along, there is also a video about the retrogrades of 2021, and you can pick that up there as well. So I am recording this in 2020 because as forecasting astrologers, already you are forecasting for your clients 12 months ahead. So we're already looking well and deep into 2021. This is why you really can't leave it to the last minute before you put these information out there. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to now look at the ingresses of 2021. So first up, let's be quite clear about what is an ingress. So a planetary ingress is when a planet moves from one sign into another sign. So maybe the moon goes from Libra and enters Scorpio, and that would be a planetary ingress. And any of the planets can make ingresses, and they do. And ingresses can also refer to a planet moving house, but we're not specifically talking about that in this video. So ingresses can be direct or retrograde. So if the planet's moving forward directly, it will go from one sign to another, and then it can then retrograde and go back, say from Scorpio back into Libra. And you'll see during the course of this year that there is a couple of planets that are going to be doing that as well. So first up, let's have a look at January. There is the chart there for January. And we can see quite clearly on January the 1st that the Sun is at 11 Capricorn. So some themes for January are: on the 6th of January, Mars enters Taurus. As Mars finally leaves Aries for Taurus, there is an overall energy shift down a notch. Mars is in detriment in Taurus and cannot express itself well here. All Sun Taurus people will be stimulated, and they, above anyone else, will have the drive, vitality and energy to get them moving off the couch. On the 8th of January, the messenger of the gods, Mercury, will pass into area Aquarius. Now, good news will come quickly through social channels. Conversations will be heightened as information flows. Actually, there could be so much data that you miss the vital stuff in amongst the inundation of facts. Later that day, sweet Venus enters Capricorn. This shift of planetary energy draws the focus to serious relationships and the role of money in the balance of power between the sexes. All sea goats will be more loving and social now. Anticipate good relations with those in authority, like your boss or parents. The life-giving sun enters its opposite sign of Aquarius on the 19th of January. This is not a favourable placement for the Sun. Expect issues of thwarted independence and the urge to break out from the herd. Individuals will require support to go it alone now. The truth will be more readily seen and appreciated. February. On February the 1st, Venus enters Aquarius. Now financial affairs will favour the group. All Aquarians will feel romantic and love is likely to come their way. For the rest of us, new love will start as friendship, so be on the lookout for situations like that. Finances seem fixed right now, so avoid excessive spending. Donations to causes are appreciated now. On February the 18th, the Sun enters Pisces. As the solar light illuminates Pisces, there is an urge towards sacrifice and doing things to help others. Most fish will be happy and contented for the next 4 weeks. Everyone will warm towards art and music as entertainment. Sacrifice can be a theme, but do not let it go too far. Practice meditation now. On February the 25th, Venus enters Pisces. This is a wonderful time to find meaningful romance. Even long-standing couples can renew their spark. Acquisitions and purchases may have more meaning than you originally thought. Be generous now and it will pay off later. Finances can be a mystery during this transit, so take care to check all payments due. March. On March the 4th, Mars enters Gemini. Now the urge to make connections is strong. Choose to reach out where you want. Others are amenable to collaborations now. Find your voice. Multitasking can be attractive, but may also lead to burnout. Energy can come in spurts, so plan some rest periods as well. This is the time to push any fresh ideas forwards. On March the 15th, Mercury enters Pisces. Messages can be confusing now. Be as clear as possible. Misunderstanding may plague your life. Avoid pronunciations that are wide-reaching. Do not overpromise, as tempting as it may be. You do not have the facts clear yet. Deals may drift apart and collapse. A picture is worth 1,000 words. On March the 20th, the Sun enters Aries. This is the beginning of the astrological year. It heralds the start of spring in the northern hemisphere and the start of autumn in the southern hemisphere. Potential is high and your life force is robust. Initiate independent activity to best serve yourself. Choose to get out and about in the sunshine every day. On March the 21st, Venus enters Aries. As Venus enters Aries, love and money affairs become somewhat subdued. This is the time to hold on to your investing and wait for next month when economic activities will improve in general. Romantically, you could be attracted to more dangerous types, as the temptation for a hot and lusty fling is genuine. On April the 4th, Mercury enters Aries. Good ideas will probably pop into your head now. The knack will be to assess and filter the good from the not so good. Give yourself time to pause before taking action. Anticipate that the urge to make snap decisions may get you into hot water. If in doubt, sleep on it. This is the time to talk things through ahead. On April the 14th, Venus enters Taurus. Loving Venus goes home to Taurus this month. Now is the moment to establish your financial future. Budgets and spending plans will be of benefit now. This is a good time to evaluate your life and the people you invest your time and energy with. Enjoy meaningful moments with special loved ones now. On April the 19th, Mercury enters Taurus. Start the conversation around your pay and hourly rates now. Cut back on your overheads where you can to live with a lower financial footprint. Broker deals for higher ticket possessions that you want. Be ready to pay what things are worth. Avoid bargaining the life out of every purchase. Tip others well. On April the 19th, the Sun enters Taurus. As the Sun enters the sign of the Bull, situations and relationships begin to stabilize. The excessive energy of previous weeks now gives way to a steadier and more sustainable pace. Make sure your heart is in everything you do. If you need more time, do not allow yourself to be rushed, as sure and steady wins the day. On April the 23rd, Mars enters Cancer. You can expect more activity on the home front as Mars enters Cancer. Family can get agitated now, so count to 10 before snapping back. Use this hot planetary energy drive to protect your close family. Stop all raised voices and arguments immediately, as they will easily become harsh. Guard your kinfolk. On May the 4th, Mercury enters Gemini. Now the conversation really heats up. Discuss everything, talk long into the night to explore your ideas and opinions with others. This is the time to gather information. Make sales and purchase important goods and services now. You can confidently sign on the dotted line, do the numbers, share your views. On May the 9th, Venus enters Gemini. The love planet Venus slips into Gemini on the 9th. Now you can see two sides to your loved ones, and you may not enjoy both. People are likely to show another side of their personality, especially to loving partners. Double-check all financial accounting, as you might surpass your credit limit unknowingly. On May the 13th, Jupiter enters Pisces. This is one of the biggest shifts of cosmic energy this year. As massive Jupiter goes home to Pisces, the universe seems more agreeable for many people. Spirituality may become more meaningful, and practices such as meditation will be of advantage now. Find the big picture and keep an open mind. On May the 20th, the Sun enters Gemini. The solar light beams from the sign of the Twins for 4 weeks to illuminate duality in life. The concept of good and evil and night and day will be in people's hearts. We cannot be one thing without containing the opposite. Acknowledge that there are multiple features to situations and faces to people. June. On June the 2nd, Venus enters Cancer. As Venus enters the sign of the Crab, many people's financial situations can be helped by a more frugal approach. Romance will be closer to home, so look to people you live with and those who visit your place for romantic encounters. On June the 11th, Mars enters Leo. Fiery Mars enters fiery Leo to get some bursts of action in your life. Expect to have a few things on the go, and eventually what is meaningful and worthy will rise above it all. Keep all of your options alive as long as you can, and avoid closing doors on people and situations. On June 21st, the Sun enters Cancer. The summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. This is a turning point in the year, and themes of circling the wagons and preservation of family will be strong. There is an air of quiet confidence now. On June the 27th, Venus enters Leo. Now there is a shift of energy as you look for creative solutions around your love affairs. If you are single, you will be more open to a romantic encounter. It may not go heavy immediately, and this is the time to play it cool. If you are in a meaningful relationship, this period will bring more heart to the affair. You can now engage yourself wholeheartedly with your fun-loving partner. July. On July 11th, Mercury enters Cancer. There will be much conversation surrounding important things that really matter. Big decisions about your residence can be aired now. This is the time for clear discussions, and you will do well to listen closely to other people's fears and concerns. On July 23rd, the Sun enters Leo. Get ready for some creative fun and play. Take time for leisure activities and focus on what makes you happy. Use this dynamic celestial energy of the Sun in Leo to do something that warms your heart and the souls of others. Be generous of spirit and you will experience contentment. Find joy in ordinary tasks now. On July the 22nd, Venus enters Virgo. This is not the best placement for the love planet, as there can be a tendency to pick on your love interest. Although you can clearly see their imperfections, you have to ask if it's worth straining your relationship for. On July the 28th, Mercury enters Leo. Open your mind for some fun conversations as you meet interesting people. You do not have to be bosom buddies with everyone, and now you will be discerning about whom you choose to associate with. But try to be one of the gang, as there is a creative theme to this period. On July the 28th, Jupiter, being retrograde, goes back into Aquarius. Massive Jupiter inexorably creeps back into Aquarius for a final hurrah. What was not completed can be given a final gasp of life to see if it is the road for you. Your life journey may take an upswing now. On July the 29th, Mars enters Virgo. High energy will arrive with a bang as Mars dashes into earthy Virgo. Practical affairs will dominate and lots of fix-ups can happen now. August. On August the 11th, Mercury enters Virgo. Now you can focus on the nitty-gritties of life. All the little things will have great emphasis now. Your mind will burst with innumerable ideas, so you may wish to start a journal to capture every brilliant idea. On August the 16th, Venus enters Libra. Love is in the air. If you are single, there is a good chance you will meet a potential partner now. If you are already in a committed relationship, you can expect meaningful connections with your partner. Take the time for togetherness now. On August 22nd, the Sun enters Virgo. This is a time when the little things in life can become big deals. Pay attention to all details, and this month will be smooth for you. If you choose to be kind and considerate, the world will serve you well. Modesty is everything now. On August the 30th, Mercury enters Libra. You will likely hear some good news this week. All partnerships are favoured now. The act of partnering with others in different ways will be the best use of this energy. September. On September the 10th, Venus enters Scorpio. Get ready for some deep and even dangerous romantic liaisons. Temptation will be around every corner, and your faithfulness can be challenged now. On the 15th, Mars enters Libra. There is an energy shift to a more couple-centric vibe now. Expressions of commitment may surge, but you need to make sure that they are truly real before acting on any proposals. Things can be said in the heat of the moment that do not hold up in the cold light of day. Tread warily in love matters in the second half of September. On September the 22nd, the Sun enters Libra. Equilibrium returns, if only for a short while. There is an urge to find a win-win situation, and most people will be happy with some negotiations up to a degree. Avoid trying to please everyone, as you never can. Focus on those folks who are near and dear to you. October. On October the 7th, Venus enters Sagittarius. You could find yourself blowing through your budget in a simply spectacular way. Impulse purchases will be so tempting now. Expect some large expenses to pop up, and you can probably cope with this if you curb unnecessary splurging early in the month. On October the 23rd, the Sun enters Scorpio. This is the time of the year for intense connections. You will want to reach people on a deeper level, and this can expose some old bones that can either be raked over once more or reburied for another day. The choice is yours. Pick your battles carefully. On October the 30th, Mars enters Scorpio. You can expect to see some dynamic situations unfold as Mars burns through its own sign of Scorpio. Raw energy abounds, and this can be expressed in both the bedroom and the boardroom. Others will relentlessly defend their positions, so clever tactics on your part will be required to move ahead in life now. November. On November the 5th, Venus enters Capricorn. Love can get a little staid now. Casual romances will be less important, and making a meaningful connection with loved ones is key now. If you are single, expect serious proposals. If you are committed, there will be reinforcements in the main themes of your relationships. On November the 5th, Mercury enters Scorpio. Expect to be discussing private matters. Others are likely to tell you excruciatingly intimate information that you wished you had never heard. Watch out about giving your power away through providing too much information to all and sundry. On November the 22nd, the Sun enters Sagittarius. The urge to be free and explore the world is strong now. All travel is favoured. Educate yourself about something interesting so you yourself will be more fascinating. On November the 24th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. Keep up to date with emails and make sure everyone knows what is going on. You could meet potentially life-changing people who perhaps will be a guru, coach, or guide for you. Maintain an open mind. December. On December the 13th, Mars enters Sagittarius. Mars swoops into the sign of the Archer and energizes all outgoing personalities. This is a time to be bright, bold, and confident. On December the 13th, Mercury enters Capricorn. The messenger of the gods dashes into Capricorn to signal the start of the silly season. Get all seasonal shopping done as early as possible. This year, choose books, ebooks, and gift friends with trainings that they can take for self-improvement courses like cooking classes, painting classes, or mastering Instagram. On December the 21st, the Sun enters Capricorn. As the Sun enters Capricorn, it is the solstice. This day is also called Saturnalia after Saturn, the ruler of Capricorn. You need to get all outside festivities over with to concentrate on those special people who are your closest allies. From now until the new year, take some time to assess your past year's achievements and plot your strategy of world domination for 2022. On December the 29th, Jupiter enters Pisces. The planet of great expectations, Jupiter, finally enters Pisces for good. This is the day to chill out, kick back, and see what happens. Make space in your life for some whimsy and let your dreams and fantasies grow big. Now is not the time for a narrow outlook on life. Meandering is the name of the game. I'd be interested to know which of the ingresses you feel will be most significant for you and why, and you can share your thoughts with us in the comments below. So there you have it. We've gone through all the ingresses per month for 2021 with a short general interpretation for you. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it with anyone who would be interested. I'm Alison Price. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.